Okay. Well, moment of truth. It looks like it is indeed bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and replot the route real quick. It is gonna take a little bit because Colonia is so far away still. Let me try and guess where it's gonna have me jump to next. I think I can make this jump, so I feel like it's gonna have me jump like here, or here. It could even have me jump all the way to here. Oh, it's having me jump even further than that. All the way over here. Oh, I'm a lot closer to... Actually, there's several neutrons here. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. This one is 394 light years away. That's actually really close. No, I don't think I was done mapping this system. So, we'll go ahead and kind of stick around for a second here. Just to be sure. Yep. And I couldn't remember if I had stopped scanning because I saw we were close, but yeah, it looks like I did indeed stop scanning once we were down to the last few seconds of 2025. There we go. It's like Spotify, bro. There you go. Then we'll go ahead and continue our little journey for a little bit longer. I won't be too much longer because I do need to go to bed soon. It's already 1 in the morning, 1:20 actually. So, once I finish scanning the remaining bodies in the system, I'll take a look and see how many jumps I have left. See how many it ended up plotting. 603. Okay. I think what we'll do here is... I think we'll go until we get to that first neutron star. Yeah, then after that, I think we'll call it a night. So, see you. If I'm still making the jump until like 2, then I'll just go ahead and end it there. Let's see how many there actually is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 jumps. I think we can do that.
Chargement FSD en cours.
Because 18 is not really that many. Especially considering how far I've already traveled today. There we go. It's a good thing it's the furthest star away. It makes it easier to scan. I don't have to worry about moving out of the way. And then reopening the scanner to hope that I ended up in a position that will allow me to scan everything in the system.
Analyse du système terminée.
I don't think scanning asteroid clusters really matters, but I do it anyway just to be safe. Never know. By never know, I mean, I'm pretty sure I probably could figure it out. And I'm pretty sure the answer is no, they don't matter, but I just want to be certain, because who knows, maybe it takes like, I don't know, an extra like 10 credits. Oh, there's definitely some planets here. Didn't look like there's any being blocked by the star here, so.
Analyse du système terminée. Récupération carburant.
Jump over there. So I feel like that's something that definitely could happen. Also, Spotify broke again. It seems like it's super broke this time though. There you go.
Analyse du système terminée. Récupération carburant. Récupérateur de carburant désengagé.
I'm getting old. You need to take some Tylenol real quick.
Chargement FSD en cours.
Go ahead and charge this. The music is going to entirely fade here in a second. While I make my way over to my closet where I keep the minute controls. Jesus, that makes me sound way older than I really am. Just gonna put a couple of Tylenol here. Because I'm experiencing some pain. Okay. Tylenol taken.
Analyse du système
Should
terminée.
hopefully help me feel just a tiny bit
Récupération
better.
carburant.
Hopefully.
Chargement FSD en cours.
And I want to here. So that way I know how far I can jump at any given time. Just by working over here. That way I don't have to go all the way to the galaxy map to see how far I can jump. I think I'm going to just kind of jump a few systems now.
Récupération carburant. Récupérateur de carburant désengagé. Chargement FSD en cours.
And we'll go a few systems without scanning, just for a little more efficiency. Also, I've dropped under 600 jumps, which is pretty big.
3.
I've learned my lesson. By the way, I'm no longer going to say, "Hey, guess who's back?" Haha. Hey guys, I've returned. I'm not gonna say that. Every time I say that, something happens and I end up disappearing. And well, yeah, I've learned my lesson, so I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Récupération carburant.
I am going to attempt to stream more often, but, well, that may not always happen.
Récupérateur de carburant
I
désengagé.
may not always be able to, but I will do my best. Unlike last year where I just couldn't at all. Between being sick quite literally every single month, and then just kind of just not feeling it, you know?
4. 3. 2.
I just couldn't stream. So hopefully, next year's a bit better in that department. I will do my best to stream more often. I'll stream at least one in a month. I will stream at least one more time in 2026. Or else, I don't know. I'll
Récupérateur de carburant désengagé.
drink a bottle of water, I guess. Okay, that was weird. The mute button on my controller suddenly worked. Which is strange because I have a headset. And normally whenever I try and push the button on the controller, it says, yeah, no, you have a headset, the button won't work. Maybe it'll actually show up.
4. 3. 2.
See, I'm looking, and it doesn't look like it shows up. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh well. Yeah, the mute button isn't supposed to work in your headset. Like, my headset has a mute button and that works, like, all of the time, but for whatever reason, the mute button just decided to work on my controller.
Récupération
I
carburant.
didn't even mean to push it, I just accidentally pushed it.
Récupérateur de carburant désengagé. Chargement FSD en cours.
I do need to stop and get fuel here soon.
4, 3, 2, 1. Analyse du système terminée. Récupération carburant.
I think after like the next 4 or 5 stars, I'll stop to get some fuel. Let me actually take a look at the things over here.
Récupérateur de carburant désengagé.
Oh, I can actually make it to this star here. I do have another 171 light years at least without refueling.
Chargement FSD en
Oh,
cours.
I always underestimate how much fuel this thing has. I think most of it's because I had weapons and I had a single cargo thing. So I was using the ASP Scout to do some deliver cargo missions to grind some of the Navy rank things. Oh, it's making me show up right now. So I could farm the Federal Navy ranks. So I was doing a bunch of the thingamabobbers. Wait, I already did that.
Récupération
And
carburant.
I didn't want to use the Type 7 because that was just overkill for some of the things. Like, I wasn't about to just hop in the Type 7 to deliver 7 units of clothing. I did get into the Type 7 to start delivering, I think it was like 3,000 units of clothing. That I used my Type 7 for, and I desperately wish that I had a Type 9, or, what is it, the Imperial Cutter, I think is better as well. Actually, I think the Imperial Cutter is the best that I can get. It's either that or the Clipper. I think it's the Imperial Cutter that's the best for cargo. At least in Legacy. For, like, PC, where everything is up to date, I think it's the newest ship, which is the Panther Clipper. It's a very large ship, and I want it, but my computer is too weak.
Récupération carburant.
Even trying to run it through NVIDIA GeForce Now, my computer just can't handle it, sadly.
Carburant désengagé. Chargement FSD en cours.
Though I do hope to one day have a better computer. And once I do, I can stream games on a computer. Woo! My upload schedule can be twice as inconsistent. Yippee! I don't know, though. That's like way in the future. Because I cannot afford a computer right now. Okay, I can't.
Récupération carburant.
I cannot, in good faith, just leave a single planet unscanned. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Analyse du système terminée.
Well, just because we're gonna park right here in the star for a little bit. I actually don't even need to refuel until after the neutron jump now. I actually don't need to refuel until we almost get to the next neutron jump. That's kind of crazy. Also, I just now noticed I am almost to the next little checkpoint. I'm about to be leaving Pyroliu and joining. Yeah, sorry.
Attention, température
Oh,
critique.
that's normally not a good sign. How far can I jump? 26. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and leave the star now. Because I definitely have more than enough fuel.
Récupérateur de carburant désengagé.
Yeah, I almost have enough fuel to make the next neutron jump.
Chargement FSD en cours.
And now we're just gonna go ahead and keep on make these last few jumps. Actually, I am making pretty decent time. Swim might keep going for a little while yet. I do need to go and make food though. I did forget to eat dinner.
Récupération carburant. Récupérateur de carburant désengagé. Chargement FSD en cours.
I have to sneeze. Hold on 1 second.
4, 3,
There we go. Ooh. That was a more powerful sneeze than I'm used to. The sneezes don't normally do that. That one kind of had some knockback to it. I think I might have felt one of my vertebrae pop. Oh man, that reminded me. I wanted to make a video about it, but I just couldn't find the time, and I also just didn't know how I would go about doing it. The Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, is that what his name is?
récupérateur de carburant désengagé.
I think his name's Anthony Joshua. Yeah, Anthony Joshua. Oh, he was in a car accident? Oh. Oh, damn. Okay, he wasn't seriously hurt, but there were lives. Holy shit. Damn. Well, that sucks. May the two who passed rest in peace. Anyway, seeing, I don't normally watch sports at all, but when I heard that Jake Paul got whooped, I had to see it for myself, and when I watched that fight, I didn't watch the whole fight, I watched the clip of where it happened, and, well, when Jake dodged the first, that, I think it was a left hook that Anthony threw. When he dodged that, like, it actually looked like he barely dodged it. And then the fear in his eyes when he realized he'd let his guard down, and the absolutely devious smile Anthony had on his face before he delivered that punch that broke Jake Paul's jaw in two different places. That just brought so much joy. Really, one of the greatest Christmas gifts I've ever seen. And I don't remember if he's the... Let's see. I think it was Logan, actually. He made a continuous and severe lapse in his judgment. Oh, significant. Okay, it was Logan. Man, I wish it was, I kind of wish it was Logan, but honestly, I don't like either of the Paul brothers. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's really a very controversial opinion, unless my viewer base is a bunch of 10 and 13-year-olds. But as far as I know, it's not, but, you know, I really do not like either of the Paul brothers. So even if it wasn't Logan, the one who I dislike significantly less, well, it still put a smile on my face. Especially after the Mike Tyson fiasco. Like I said, I don't watch boxing or really any sports outside. But, I mean, I know who some of the greats, like I don't watch basketball, but I know good and well that, like, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, those are like some of the greatest people there, and like in boxing, you know, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, those are some big names. I honestly can't list any from football because, well, I never really ever got into football, like, at all, even the slightest. Whereas, like, basketball, I have, like, some friends that talk about it, and so I know a couple of names. But I don't think I know anybody who really be talking about football players. Like, I definitely, like, I know teams, like, I know some of the bigger teams from football, like the Cowboys, the Raiders, the 49ers, the Falcons, the Dolphins. But I couldn't really list any of the players. Like, I have a vague image of what one of the people who used to be on the Broncos looks like. I don't remember his name. Oh, hey, wow, look at that. We're already at a neutron star. I did not realize. God, neutron stars are so pretty. Wow, I didn't realize we were already here. How far is this last neutron jump over here? Because we might actually just push on a little bit longer. 516 light years? I mean, real quick, let me just double check this isn't a white dwarf star. Also a neutron. I mean, we could just push to that last neutron jump. I think that's what we'll do, but first, we need to, actually do the scary part of this. Where is your exclusion zone? Very beautiful blue star. Because I do not want to get caught in it. Okay, we're going a little too fast there. That would have ended catastrophically. Oh boy. Alright. We're just gonna ride it out. It's fine. Supercharge, please. Wow, that was actually pretty clean. Real quick, let me check. 91% on my FSD. Yeah, we should be fine. I think, I hope. I feel like if that breaks, really bad things happen. Organizing my Google tabs here real quick because I did not have them organized very well. I need to minimize this. I might have actually just somehow managed to make it worse. Oh yeah, no, I definitely made it worse. There we go, I think I managed to fix this. Let me scan while I'm doing this, that way I'm not wasting all of my time here. There we go. And now these tabs are all organized. I just had to put all of the things relating to gamers on that one, because I am trying to learn all of the other professions. Because really right now, the only professions I know are trading and exploring. How far away was I from this one? 140 light years. It's like what, 4 or 5 jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps, yeah. I can't wait till I have a computer that can actually run this game. Because then I can actually use like all of the tools. Like I can use Inara. I can use like route platters. I was about to say route really by then. Okay. Let's see if we can find the planet. Because there is only one. I hope it's in a very easy and obvious place to see. There it is. Well, so that gives me a little bit of time to find out. Get some more fuel. I'm actually getting close to having done 300 jumps. Because I started at 977. Yeah, I started at 977 jumps, and I'm already down to below 600, not 500. And that feels pretty good. We're making really good progress. I was thinking this was gonna take me like months to do, but now it's looking like it might only take me like a week, maybe two, a month tops. That makes me pretty happy.
Carburant désengagé. Chargement FSD en cours.
And then I'm not just going to Colonia and then going to Sagittarius A. Once I get to Colonia, I want to visit a couple of the nebulae out there because they look kind of pretty. So I want to go and get a couple of pictures, then head to Sagittarius A, and then above Sagittarius A, there's an area that's pretty dense with black holes. I want to go check those out because those systems are typically worth quite a lot of money. And I like credits. The main purpose of this trip is credits and also to max out Felicity Farseer. I'm pretty sure I can give her exploration data and it levels up her like grade thingy that she can give me for boosting things. Like this. I was stupid though, and I boosted this with the wrong thing. I ended up giving it deep charge. So I didn't really know much about didn't really know much about all of that. So I gave it deep charge. Instead of giving it the one that increases distance. Which was a bit of a mistake on my part. But it's fine. I definitely could have made this trip a lot faster. Like if I had changed the outfitting on my Anaconda and put the credits into optimizing its jump range, but I don't have the credits for that, and I really didn't feel like doing that either. Plus, the Anaconda's rebuy is very expensive, which is why I rarely ever actually fly it anywhere. Like, the one time I took it into actually the two times I took it into a combat zone, the canopy was immediately destroyed the second my shields dropped. And the fact that my shields dropped almost instantly was terrifying because I had a ton of shield boosters on it. And I don't really like the Anaconda that much. It's actually not even just probably, it's more than likely a skill issue. And I'm just not very good at piloting it. Because really I'm used to smaller ships, like this Scout. The Scout's the ship that I've used the absolute most. Mainly because it is it's the ship that I took on the longest trip I've ever gone on, which was 6,000 light years. Oh wait, wrong map. God damn it. My first really long journey, I went from here out to here, which, even though that doesn't look very far, it's actually 6,000 light years. So I went out to here. I'm pretty sure I went just a tiny bit further than this, and this is just one of the only systems I have bookmarked. Mainly because all of these say first discovered by me, and so I just had to bookmark it. Yeah, that was my longest journey, at least back then. And I was really proud of my 6,000 light years. But now, I'm pretty sure I'm actually, like, way beyond 6,000 light years. Okay, well, that's not working for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, Oh, not way beyond it. 7.5K light years now.
Chargement FSD en cours.
This is for sure going to be my longest journey though. Because I initially started at 22,000 light years away from Colonia. So it'll be the 22 to get out to Colonia, and then not counting like the nebula that I go and like explore. It's another 11K from Colonia to Sagittarius A, and then not counting the distance like to the black holes above it, it's another 25K all the way back home. So 22, 11, 25. So it's like what, 58,000 light years round trip? Of course, not counting like the exploration I do. Because every now and again, when I get bored of just, the constant jumping around, I'll like do random things. Like whenever I see notable stellar phenomena, I'll usually go and scan it just to kind of break up the monotony. Or I'll go and map out an entire planet or five. Or if I get exceptionally bored, I'll just kind of start jumping around like systems that are around me. Just to go and explore, and then I'll replot the route from wherever I end. I'll be fine after that, right? Oh yeah, way fine. Alright, I'm making a second neutron jump. It looked like it was kind of like there it is, yeah. Wow, I was really close to the star without even really noticing. I know neutron stars are way more forgiving than white dwarfs, but this is still terrifying every time I do it. Especially this part. Like breaking out of it. A lot of the time, I'll just kind of let the star push me all the way out before I continue trying to line up the jump. But there, I just kind of fought my way out. And it's scary every single time. Because, I've heard horror stories about what happens when you encounter a white dwarf. I'd probably be fine because I do have heat. But luckily, it's not a white dwarf star. I hate white dwarf stars. They only give you like a 25% increase to your distance. And so they're just really not worth it. Whereas neutron stars, they give you 4 times your distance. Let's return to your ritual. Okay, I'm actually good until after the next neutron star. It's already 2. Just got noticed. count the jumps between here and the next neutron star. If it's less than 10,
Analyse du
then
système terminée.
we'll go ahead and push to the next neutron star and we'll call it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and push to there, make the next neutron jump, and then we'll stop here. Another 259 light years. I do want to see when the next neutron jump is. Oh, it's 2 of them. Yes, this is a neutron star, and it's 1100 light years away. Let me make sure this one's also a neutron star. Because if it's a white dwarf star, I'll just plot around it. Because I really don't like them. These things are scary. And I don't want to lose all of this exploration data. Oh, this is one of the nebulae I want to stop at on my way there. I'll kind of break off and like go downwards a bit so I can get a good view of it. Might do the exact same thing with this one because that looks kind of pretty as well. Then we'll continue. I don't see any other nebulae that I wanted to see there, but we'll get to Colonia. I think it's at negative 900, like around here. Yeah. Wow. Almost under, we'll end up under 14k light years. That's really big. Yeah, anyway, we'll take a look at this nebula while I'm there. And I'm gonna go out and see this one. I wanna go up and see the one above it. I don't know why I have this marked over here. Is this a black hole? It is, that's why I have it marked. I might just go out and visit that too, because that'll be pretty... Oh yeah, I'll go visit that, because why not? And I think after visiting some nebula around here... I'm assuming these are also black holes. I think that's all I have marked out here other than Colonia. Yeah. We'll probably go visit these as well. Oh, this is a neutron star. More than likely go visit those then too. And then after I'll probably go to the neutron star last. Go to Sagittarius A. I want to go and investigate this little area up here because there's a bunch of black holes. That's what all of these bookmarks are. And then as I'm doing that, I'll make my way back here. I want to stop at Thorsey on the way back. And then finally, I'll end up home. What is this? I don't recognize that mark. Oh. That sucks. I don't think they'll be back by the time that, because there's a trophy around community goals participating in one of them, what's it called? You participate in receiving an award. I don't think I'll be back in time. Oh well. Always wait for another. Gonna stop talking so much. We're gonna keep on pushing until we know 7 jumps away? Yeah.
Chargement FSD en cours.
I'll probably refuel before I fully log off just because, well, more fuel. Plus, that means the next time I log on, it'll quat based on me having a full tank of fuel versus not having much at all. Which is what I'd rather have happen, because with less fuel I can jump further. And so I don't want to quat something that I can't do when I have a lot of fuel.
Analyse du système terminée. Récupération carburant.
Like, right now I can jump 27 light years, but when my tank is full, I think it's 23.9, I think.
Carburant désengagé.
Like 23.95, I think, is the exact. I don't really remember, like, it's been a little bit since I fully filled the tank. I typically run with a pretty low tank. I'm trying to determine whether or not it's a tornado. I don't remember dinner after this time.
Récupérateur de carburant désengagé. Chargement FSD en cours.
No, I feel like I'm supposed to have done this and the camera outside. Oh wow.
4, 3, 2,
God damn. I should not feel like I'm in my 80s. 23. Oh, it actually looks kind of scary outside.
récupération carburant. Récupérateur de carburant
A
désengagé.
few more units here.
Chargement FSD en cours.
I haven't been paying attention to how many jumps I've made, but I think I have like 3 or 4 left. Probably should pay attention to how many jumps I've been making, but
Récupération carburant. Récupérateur de carburant désengagé. Chargement FSD en
I'll
cours.
actually check. 3 jumps left. Yeah, and apologies for the speaking. My chair is just added. It is actively dying.
Récupération carburant.
think this next jump is the one that goes to the neutron star. So really quick, before I actually make the jump, just to be safe, I'm going to do a single orbit around this star. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to call it, an orbit, but that's what I'm gonna call it right now. Do that.
Récupérateur de carburant désengagé.
I should still be able to make pretty decent jumps, yeah.
Chargement FSD en cours.
Yep, it is a neutron star. I don't want to fully fill the tank because I do want to have some extra, like, jump distance. And I'll lower my tank the further I can jump with a neutron star. It'll probably only be like another 95 light year jump, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know? They're always so beautiful.
Analyse du système terminée.
It's a 91 light year jump. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do this back to back like 3 or 4 times in a row soon. I think I've already... no. Not quite yet. I know pretty soon. Pretty soon I'll have to do 2 in a row. The 3 and like 4 in a row does start coming until I get closer to Colombia. I doubt I'll be able to find them on the map here. And I really don't want to do... There's our first like 2 in a row there, I think. There's another one there. There's another one there. Maybe it replotted a different route. Well, there's 2 in a row with another one within the 3 jumps. And it looks like it replotted a completely different route. Because that's another one with 2. It's another one with 2. Well, it looks like I'm not going to need to do any that are like 3 or 4 in a row anymore. Unless when I log back on tomorrow, it decides to replot a completely separate route again. Alright, the distance on this one is kind of scary. That's like... neutron, right? Okay, this is a neutron star. It feels weird being so close to Colombia. I remember when I first found out about Colombia, I was like, well, there's no way in hell I'm ever going out there. And now I'm already almost halfway there. And this will be the final jump here. So we'll go ahead and post 4 to 5. This time it didn't break, I just ended it. See if I can do laundry too. I put them together at the other. I'm going to go ahead and set myself down right here. Well, I'm gonna move just a tiny bit closer to the star so that way I can Thanking much more people. Like, that should be good for now. And while I scan leave, I'd like to thank you all for joining me tonight and this morning on this stream here in Elite Dangerous and also the one in Rainforest 3. If you liked it, be sure to maybe like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTuber stuff that I'm supposed to say at the end of my videos. Remember that you are all valuable and you are loved. Stay hydrated, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Yeah, that's really about all there is, so see?